Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook friends and family. How's everyone doing this morning? I wanted to do a Keep It Real live this morning. And this is going to be a little bit interesting. It may hurt a little bit. It may be a tough scenario a little bit for some of you. And I decided to do it by the bar because sometimes I feel like even though I don't drink, I need to take a drink. So I thought it would be kind of funny that I do it by the bar. But anyway, so here's my keeping it real message for all my family and friends. So you guys hopefully can have a message. And let me give a disclaimer up front. I know some of you, some of the haters out there are still having little issues. Like I had one this morning that I put a post that I don't want to be alone in success. And this guy made a comment, well, if there wasn't any spelling errors in there, I think I would believe you. What does spelling errors have to do with the fact that I'm showing people how to change your life? I did it while I was driving. I spoke on Bluetooth. It has spelling errors. Get over it. It's people like that that go through a process in their life and they become anyway, I'm not even going to rant on that. It is what it is. So let me keep it real and be straight with you guys. Here's the thought process that I have. Every single one, I'm being photobombed by Onyx. Onyx. Yep, Onyx is photobombing me. That's pretty funny. Every single one of us, and I did this for so many years, and I think for those of you that's watched my video about how Lisa and my life changed by a young lady by the name of Phoebe Lowe, that was a waitress. I'm still being photobombed. Hi, Onyx. He's just too cute. That's our little rescue. Onyx, say hi to everyone on Facebook. Oh, he actually spoke. Onyx, say hi to everyone on Facebook. There you go. Okay. So this young lady told me something back in 2002 that actually changed my life forever. And there was no fee for her. She didn't make money on telling me. It's just something that happened. And sometimes in life we get positioned to do something, but it's up to us to make that choice. It's up to us to make that decision. All I can tell you is I know one thing for sure. Every single person watching this, every single person in this country right now are putting themselves in a position to take care of their family. We all have basic human needs. We all do. We want to have success. We want to take care of our family. We want to do certain things. But because of the climate of the world, people are very, very skeptical. And people are skeptical about learning different things or, well, it's just a scam. Is a person going to take advantage of me? Onyx, you're absolutely photobombing me. This is like so cute. This is too funny. Love rescue cats or animals or whatever. This is our first pet we've had in 20 years, and he's just been an absolute joy as he walks around the bar. That's just too funny. Anyway, he's throwing me off here, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the point. So we all get skeptical because you really don't know. So there's a couple of things that I've taken out to take the skepticism off of this. For UFG, there's no charge to join. I'm doing this really for free. Some people say, oh, yeah, Clayton, it's free, but what's in it for you? Well, what's in it for me is we're all going to get into business together. We're all going to do what we need to do, and we're all going to make money. And we're going to use that money to do better things in our life. We're going to use that money to retire our parents. We're going to use that money to tithe more to our church. We're going to use that money to have a better life. We're going to use that money to help people. We're going to use that money so we can have more time with our family. That's what it's all about. So we're all going to win together. This is not a situation where I'm telling you guys, hey, jump into something and make me rich. No, we're all going to get rich together because we're all going to do the same thing. I'm just the person that has decided to take the lead. I'm just the person that's decided to make the system easier. And any of our members on here watching me right now, please comment so people can understand what we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to accomplish something different that's never been done before. I've started a company 6 weeks ago that has 8 income streams. That's never been done before to my knowledge. I just got off a webinar with the CEO of one of the companies that he went through some major issues yesterday in his business, but he was set up and ready to make it happen. I'm not going to deal with companies that are not ready to change our lives because I know it's Saturday. Some of you work on the weekends. I don't know, but the majority of the public, you guys have to go back to work on Monday morning. I'm not telling you if you join UFG Tuesday morning, you're going to quit your job. But here's what you're opening. You're opening up a chance that you can walk away from that job, a chance that you can spend more time with your family, a chance that you can leave a legacy for your children and teach them something different. Because here's what people don't understand. Your kids are watching everything you do, whether you think they're not or they are. They watch everything you do. And it's a cycle we go through in life. And this country has put us in a situation that the mentality of the worker bee is just so unreal. You can't be in a situation where you can just have a job and think that everything's going to change. I mean, I've had 6 or 7 people in the last 48 hours message me. I've seen your messages, I've seen your posts. How can you help me? I just got laid off, or I just got fired. Well, that's the reality of the world. That happens. So if you put yourself in a position where you don't ever have to worry about being fired again, you put yourself in a position where you're creating your own destiny, you're creating your own situation, then you never have to worry about that again. But most people can't put themselves in a position to own their own business. They may not have the funding. They may be afraid to own their own business. They may be afraid to do it on your own because you have no one to mentor you and help you. Well, that's where UFG comes in. It's very simple. I've done this before. You guys, I've been doing this my whole life. I understand what it takes to get things done, and I'm going to show you how to do it without charging you for it. And I will put you into 8 income streams. Pretty soon it's going to be 9. We're working on the 9th one right now. This is my project this weekend. Then it'll be 10. Then it'll be 11. Not every shoe is going to fit. Not every situation is going to fit for you. Some of you may see my webinar and go, wow, Clayton, that's a lot of information. I'm a little confused. I don't want you to be confused. I just want you to follow our system. Because the system will get you to make money on 1, then make money on 2, then 3, then 4. And you go at your pace and your comfort level because I've done all the heavy lifting for you. And that's all it is. So sometimes I think if I get on or I run a commercial or place an ad and tell people, come learn how to do what I'm doing, and I charge people $10,000 for a seminar, or do all these seminars that you guys see running all over the country where people are making ungodly amount of money for charging you for stuff, I think more people would listen, but I'm not going to go there. I'm going to break the cycle of that. I am going to do it for free. That is what my heart tells me to do. That's what the Queen wants me to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to charge for it because I just want to show you guys it works. And there's only 2 things I owe you. I owe you an opportunity, and I owe you proof that it works. And the members on here can pipe up anytime to let the folks know that have not seen this or have not done business with me before, how it works. It's just so simple. So yes, you have the people, you guys have seen my lives, you have the people, the haters say, well, I Googled your name and they say you're a scam. I'm not even gonna go through that process anymore. I already did a live on that. Well, Google Jesus, see what they say about him. Google some of the largest companies on the planet, see what they say about them. What you need to worry about is forget about what people are saying. What about you? What decision are you gonna make today to change what's gonna happen to you tomorrow? What's going to happen to you on Monday? What's going to happen to you on Tuesday? What decision you're going to make? You've had that job for weeks, months, years, who knows? You've had your life for many more years than that. How is it changing? Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years? Are you going to continue doing what you're doing and expect a different result? That's called insanity. You have to make a decision. You have to make a decision to make a change. I have people that's messaging me constantly. If you guys see how much messages and how many people reach out to me on a daily basis, some of them, I'm not going to name anyone. I spoke to someone this morning. I have something going on with my family today. I really want to get this thing going. Well, you've been telling me that for 3 weeks. So my question to you is, you're telling me for 3 weeks that you want to change. So there's either 2 things. Either you don't believe me, and this is what I told her. I said, either you don't believe me or you don't think this is going to work. And she goes, no, how is it not going to work? I mean, I've seen your videos. I see the comments. I know it's not going to work, and I definitely believe you. Well, then what's the issue? So the issue is you. So that's why I have something called a boot camp. I get into your head. I try to understand what's blocking you. Because sometimes your biggest issue in life is you. Not your job, not what you do on a daily basis, not your family, not your friends, not your kids. It's you. So I have to unlock what's in your brain that's blocking you. And that's why we have a system in place. That's why I do a boot camp. That's why we do daily in the morning videos that you have to watch for 15 minutes, at nighttime 15 minutes. Because if I don't unlock that poison in your brain that you've been told your whole life, and I've said this before, I hate to repeat it again, but it's so important to say, when you were a little kid and you were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and they were saying, hey, little Susan, hey, little Johnny, you can be anything you want in the world, and you had all this encouragement. By the time you hit age 18, the comment is, you can't do that. You can't. I mean, that's, adults start stealing your dreams before you even have them. So you've had these years upon years upon years of this thing that's happened to you. And I'm trying to change it in a short period of time. It's going to take focus on your part for me to do that. I already know what your blockage is. If every single person in this country right now knew what I knew, they will make a different decision in 1 minute to change your life. I already know that, but it's just that their blockage in their brain blocks them because of their environment, because of their society. I mean, there's a real funny video we have posted that talks about network marketing companies. I'm not a real big network marketing company. I think it's a brilliant way to make a living, and there's been millions of people that's made millions of dollars doing it, and there's also been tons of people that haven't made any money doing it. Well, that's just like the workload in life. There's tons of people that get fired. There's tons of people that have a job. That's just life. In everything, there's good and bad. Hey, there's a sun, and then there's darkness. So everything in life has that situation. But I tell people, I said, look, you don't have a choice but to try something to change your situation. If you look at the 5 people that you're closest to in your life, I bet you're within 5 to 10% of their income. Because sometimes you have to friend up. Ooh, that's a new good word. Friend up. That's a good word. Maybe I should trademark that word, friend up. Maybe you need to friend up. Because if someone is not pushing you to the next level in your life, if someone is not making you feel uncomfortable about the things you do on a daily basis to get better in your life, you need to friend up. So, I don't know. I'll be glad to friend you up if you want to friend up. So I'm going to leave you with that thought. I hope you guys make the right decision for your life. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The Queen's out reading, and my little rescue is sitting right there. He's too cute. Oh, he heard me talk. He popped up. And the sun's starting to come out, so I think I'll take my little sweater off and go sit outside and kind of think about how we're going to get UFG to the next level. This time next week, we'll be on a plane heading to Miami to go on a cruise on one of the companies income streams that we have. And they are paying for it because I listened, because I did the work, because I got up. Oh, by the way, it only took me 5 weeks to win that cruise. So done in 5 weeks. I'm winning the cruise. I see my buddy Scott just came on. Hardworking guy, unbelievable. And Scott told me he learned something from me a few weeks ago when I saw a webinar or a conference call from the CEO of one of the companies, and he said he was going to be in Miami, and I'm in California, and this was a Tuesday. Within 12 hours, I booked a flight, jumped in a plane, flew to Miami to get information, and I received a tremendous amount of blessings from making that meeting, because sometimes you have to make a decision. Sometimes you have to move. If you don't move, no one's going to move for you. All your friends and family is telling you, oh, you can't do something. You need to block your ears. Don't listen to them and go change your life, because that's what it takes. It takes you to make a decision to, look, I hope you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to listen to this crazy guy. Just so you guys are aware, I'm not going away. The only way I'm going to go away is if you unfriend me. I'm going to keep talking on here. If I have one person viewing, then I'm talking. Two things you can do: unfriend me or never come on my lives before again. And then I will stop talking. But until then, because I have to erase years and years of all that negativity that you have received from people that have less than you, people that don't know how to motivate people, people that don't know, that's not giving you any adding any substance to your life. I have years upon years of that I have to erase. So you think I can do that in one life? Nope. I have to do it in 100 lives, 1,000 lives, 10,000 lives, whatever, how many ever lives I have to do, how many ever conference calls I have to do, how many ever webinars I have to do. I have my work cut out for me because there's been so much poison done in your life. I have to undo all this poison. Now, I'm not saying everybody is in a bad situation in your life, so don't get me wrong. Look, some people have great careers, they're doing great. Some people are doing great things for the community. Look, I'm not mad at whatever you're doing, and if you're doing your passion and makes you happy, that's wonderful. I'm all for it. I hope you do that. I just want to see if I can help by adding some income streams to your life so you can do more of what you're doing. If you are a person that likes to help the community, maybe if I can add an extra $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month to your income, you can help the community even more. If you are, something at your church and, you're still struggling in your job and I can add something so you can do more for your church, that's a wonderful thing. So what I've done is I've done the heavy lifting for you so you don't have to do the heavy lifting, okay? Love you guys all. Hope you understand. I'm not going away. So either submit or delete me. Talk to you later. Love you guys all. Bye-bye.